guys, today I'm going to a Taiwanese grocery store. I wanted to take you there and discuss 10 differences between supermarkets in America and supermarkets here. This is going to be an ongoing series since there are so many different types of stores that you can find here. I'm going to start with PX Mart, which is a pretty standard style of grocery store that you'll find. In Taiwan, you'll have a hard time finding rolls of toilet paper, and unless you shop at Costco, you'll have to buy this instead. It's more coarse than American toilet paper and comes in something like a Kleenex box. The Taiwanese use this both for toilet paper and for tissues. If you're American, you'll notice that the soda aisle here is much smaller than you're used to. Here there are only 4 main types: Coke, Sprite, Fanta, and Sarsaparilla. There are some fancier and more expensive grocery stores that sell Dr. Pepper, root beer, and Mountain Dew, which I for sure will explore in the future. In America, there is usually an entire aisle dedicated to breakfast cereal. There are dozens of flavors to choose from. Here is a bit different, as there are only a few boxes to choose. Milk and cereal are also more expensive here as well, so I don't often buy it myself. The selection is small because Taiwanese people don't eat cereal and milk for breakfast. They have their own version of cereal, which you add hot water to. It's a lot more like oatmeal. What Taiwan lacks in cereal, it makes up with ramen. This store itself had 6 shelves, 9 shelves, 11 shelves dedicated to ramen and noodles. They have every flavor you can imagine, ranging from beef to cheese. You can also buy brands from Korea, which are more often than not insanely spicy. The alcohol selection in this grocery store is pretty limited. In future videos, I'll take you guys to stores that have much better sections and we can explore. Though the size of the aisle is much smaller, Taiwanese supermarkets offer a lot of interesting flavors and brands. They have Korean and Japanese alcohols as well as flavored beers. From my personal experience, I can say that the grape flavored beer tastes like grape soda. Here in Taiwan, we have a lot of the same chip brands as in the States, but the flavor profiles are way different. Lay's and Doritos both offer way more exotic flavors here. That would be pretty impossible to find in the States. By the way, when drinking, it's much more common to eat dried fish or squid instead of chips. Although Taipei has thousands of cafes, the coffee selection here is pretty disappointing. It's pretty much only instant coffee. To get ground coffee beans, you need to go to a specialty store. In America, there's usually an entire aisle with ground coffee. Some stores even let you grind the beans yourself. One of the biggest differences you'll find is the size. Taiwanese supermarkets are much smaller than in America. This is not only to do with me being in Taipei, as stores in the country tend to be smaller as well. This grocery store is actually relatively big, since it's 2 stories. Because of this, you can either use an elevator or stairs to get to the second level. Though there are a lot of bakeries in Taipei that sell fresh bread, you aren't likely to find one in a grocery store. If they do have a bread section, it will all be prepackaged. This isn't that big of a deal since there are a lot of bakeries on almost every street here, but it's still a lot different than what I'm used to in America when there's a huge bakery section where you can buy pretty much anything you want. The final difference for this video is the meat section. Here you will find a lot of interesting things that you'd be unlikely to find in any American store. In the future, I will do an entire vlog about this section. So today I'll just discuss the biggest addition, chicken feet. In Taiwan, chicken feet are a relatively popular treat. You can find it in markets, 7-Elevens, and in grocery stores. To be honest, I've never actually tried it. I'm kind of afraid to. I'll make you guys a promise that once we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll make a video of me eating 3 whole chicken feet, which should be fun. There are plenty more differences and things to explore in grocery stores here, so this will be a continuing series. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or want me to try something. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys tomorrow.